What's going on, guys? I'm Will the Moose, and today we have the Washington Redskins coming up on my MUT 16 unofficial rating. Should be a good one. Stick around and hit that like button if you guys are enjoying, but let's get right into it with the Redskins. The rookie selection in the first round for the Redskins, 5th overall pick, was Brandon Scherff, offensive lineman out of Iowa. Definitely going to make an impact, probably going to be, a starter right away. And a few people have compared him to Zach Martin from last year's draft. Of course, made an instant impact, made All-Pro for the Cowboys last year. Really good pick for them. So who knows if Brandon Scherff will be that good. I'm going to say that he gets a 72 overall to start off MUT 16. Should be, probably a high silver, maybe a low gold if they drop golds down to 72s again. But I think Brandon Scherff should be a pretty good card in MUT 16. At number 5, I have Alfred Morris, running back for the Redskins. Had another solid year, over 1,000 yards. Actually, the lowest yards of his career. First year of his career, he had 1,600 yards. Next year, he had 1,200 yards. This year, he just cracked over 1,000. So, like I said, still a good year, but a little bit worse than his previous seasons. Had 8 touchdowns as well. Again, proving he is a good running back. Definitely, probably a top 10, if not, top 15 for sure. And I'm going to say Alfred Morris has an 83 overall in MUT 16. One of the better gold running backs, but, just, a little bit off of the elite status. Still going to be a solid running back, though, in MUT 16. Coming in at number 4, we have Jason Hatcher, formerly from the Dallas Cowboys, went to the Redskins last year. Had a little bit of a down year, still had actually a solid year, his second most career sacks. But, in 2013, the year before last, he had 11 sacks, very good year there. This year, he only played in 13 games, did miss 3, had 5.5 sacks, which is pretty respectable on his career average-wise. So I'd say Jason Hatcher going to drop 1 overall to an 84 overall in MUT 16. Going to be a pretty good defensive end, definitely going to be able to make some plays. At number 3, I have DeSean Jackson, wide receiver for the Redskins. Of course, he started his career in Philadelphia, played there for around 6 seasons, and then went to the Redskins last year. And actually had one of his better years of his career. He had over 1,100 yards receiving, along with 6 TDs. Definitely a nice season for DeSean Jackson. Always been known as a deep threat. He only had 56 catches, but for over 1,100 yards, puts him at a 21 yards per catch average, which is very, very good. I'm going to say DeSean Jackson does get an upgrade this year, and he's going to be an 85 overall in MUT 16. Definitely going to be one of the fastest, if not the fastest, receiver when MUT 16 starts. Ryan Kerrigan is our number 2 player for the Redskins, and he is an outside linebacker for the team. He had a career-high 13.5 sacks, along with 5 forced fumbles, which is crazy. Very high number on that for Ryan Kerrigan. Definitely had a fantastic season, and he's only been getting better over the 4-year career that he's had so far. So I'm going to say that he finally gets a base elite, and he's going to be an 87 overall in MUT 16. Should be very, very good coming off the edge, or even in coverage, to be honest. The first few years of his career, he had more, coverage statistics than he did this past season, but he still should be good in coverage and should be a very good linebacker. At number 1, it's got to be Trent Williams, the left tackle for the Washington Redskins, one of the best left tackles in the league, and to go along with the great left tackles in the NFC East, like Jason Peters and Tyron Smith, very, very good left tackles. Really one of the best divisions for that position, and I'm going to say Trent Williams gets an 88 overall in MUT 16, going to be a top 5 left tackle, and should be very, very solid at that position. Really going to be able to protect in pass and run coverage, and be dominant in both. That's all for my top 5 Redskins. Let me know if you agree with the list in the comments down below. Also, let me know who you think your top 5 New Orleans Saints are in MUT 16. That's the next team up on the list. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.